Yep, good news there.
What was Chris Harris out today?
Chris Harris strained his oblique muscle yesterday in practice, and he just couldn't go today. Hopefully he can go Saturday.
What about Shaq Barrett?
Shaq's got a hamstring. He should be back fairly quick. It's a minor hamstring. Hopefully he plays Saturday also.
Looked like, what were your impressions of the first string offense? Looked like Case was pretty sharp today.
My impressions of the offense, yeah, Case was really sharp. The twos were up and down some with protections. A lot of their pressures hit home. Defensively, our one defense was really sharp, and our two defense was terrible. Too many mistakes, too many busted coverages. And again, right, we're down to 6 corners. We got guys that we signed yesterday getting reps, so I get it, but it wasn't very good with our two defense.
How do you rotate between the two players?
Just half and half. You know, I tried to watch the first defense the first period, then I flipped over and watched Case the second time with the first offense. So just back and forth. I was standing right in the middle of the two fields so I can kind of see in between plays. So just trying to catch both, but it's hard too. You know, it's hard to go back and forth, but I want to catch at least 4 or 5 plays on each side and then flip fields. And then obviously I'm going to go watch the tape, you know, with both sides of the football team.
What have you seen out of DT this game? Does he look different to you?
He's in great shape, Nikki. He's making plays. You know, he's on the field every day. So I've been pleased with DT.
You mentioned that number 2 defense. Has that been a problem the last couple days?
No, I mean we just beat up. You know, we're down to 5 safeties. You know, guys who haven't played in our system. We're down to only 6 corners. You know, so that's the main issue with our second team defense is we're beat up. You know, but you know, that being said, we got a game on Saturday, and those guys got to do their job. So we'll figure it out by Saturday and kind of get some calls on a call sheet that they can handle. You know, we kind of ran some things today that was new to all of us. You know, to a guy who's been here 2 days, it's obviously going to be tough for him.
How has Tremaine Brock looked to you since he came back?
Tremaine looks good. He looks quick and explosive again. He's been on the field the last 2 days with no issues, so that's encouraging.
How did Chad Kelly perform with that challenge movement up to the
With Chad?
Yeah.
Okay today, you know, up and down. It wasn't perfect, but he made some plays today, like Chad, you know, always does, and he made some nice scramble plays. But it wasn't perfect, but I was okay with his performance.
It looked like the defenses across the board still struggled to cover some of the tight end routes. Is that something?
Our defense,
Yeah,
you mean?
Your defense, is that fair or where?
It's
are
hard
you
to
with
say.
that?
It's hard to say. I'll see the film here in
And
about 10 minutes.
In regards to that, how close is Cravens?
Hopefully next week. You know, hopefully on the practice field this week and play against Washington next week.
Did you let Vaughn wreck their practice?
Well, I'm not sure. I'll see when I walk in and watch the tape, but hopefully he did some of that.
The young guys respond against Chicago today. Maybe they get something on the offensive side of the ball.
I thought it was good work. You know, I watched the young receivers and the young backs. It looked like they've looked the last month and a half. You know, so I was pleased to watch them relax and just play. It's a football game, and the more they play against NFL caliber players, the better they'll get for it.
Thanks. In some ways, can you get more out of the one-on-ones when you look at it on video, or do you like some of the things?
I like the team stuff, you know, because that's the game, right? It's obviously making a call in a huddle and nailing your assignment and doing things right and making adjustments. You know, the one-on-one stuff, that's one-on-one, but the game's 11 on 11. So the team stuff to me is more important.
How does moving Ron Larry back to the left side, how does that change the offensive line and improve it?
Well, first of all, you know, being next to Bowles, that's helped Bowles, you know. You know, he's a young player still, so he needs someone next to him who can make confident calls for him. So that's been good for us. And obviously having Connor McGovern as a right guard, that's his best spot for us. So getting Larry back to his natural spot and playing Connor at his natural spot, we're better for it, you know, and obviously helping a young player in Bowles with his calls, with Larry being next to him.
How important is it for you to the team to win that final situational period?
That's important, you know. Again, winning is winning, you know, especially with a 2-minute like that. And again, that's being smart. That's making the right calls by the coaches and players getting a situation there. So that's always important to win.
Do you expect Larry to play Saturday?
Yes.
Any more on Sam Jones?
Sam Jones has a, I'm not sure, he had back spasms, but it's a little bit worse than we thought, but he'll be back in 2 to 3 days.
Even though it seems like it's been kind of running back by committee, is the opportunity there for either Booker or Royce to take the reins?
Of course it is. Of course it is. You know, and obviously it's going to play out, you know, as the games are played out.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you. Thank you. All right.